there exist different descriptions for similar things across different languages. For example, let's take the virtue of kindness. So kindness is called different names in different languages in different countries, but what doesn't change is what that virtue or what that act means. My name is Kuya Ayiecha, and on this episode of CITAM Church Online, join me as we talk about resonance in diversity. In the book of Colossians chapter 2 verse 8, we are urged that we should see to it that no one takes you captive through hollow and deceptive philosophy, which depend on human tradition and basic principles of this world rather than on Christ. That verse alone just brings a lot of sense to a lot of things that happen nowadays. We get caught up in the what to do, what not to do, what is right, what is wrong. Yet a lot of the times, these are founded on personal convictions or personal belief systems. I'm trying to introduce a new angle to view actions through. And it's not just about what we do or what we think we should be done, but what does that action mean? I think it's about time we appreciate the fact that we'll never always be the same. We'll not always agree on things, we'll not always have the same opinion on matters, but that should not stop us from resonating. Just like there are different voices in a choir, but when they sing together, they resonate and they make perfect sense. I believe that despite our differences, we can coexist and we can resonate if we focus on what is important. And what is important? In the book of Colossians, chapter 2 verse 19, we are told that God was pleased to have the fullness of Christ dwell in him. And the fullness of Christ is what brought peace and understanding. The reason Jesus came to earth is so that he lives amongst us to reconcile us back to God. What is reconciled means is separated or has a variance from what it's being reconciled to. So my encouragement to each and every one of us today is that we do have differences, personal differences, societal differences, cultural differences. And if we allow the truth of Christ to bring us together despite the differences, then we can focus on that which is important. As I said in the introduction, I might not understand if you tell me about kindness in Chinese, but if you show me the act of kindness, regardless of where I'm from, I will understand that that act is an act of kindness. So let's not get limited by our mere understanding. Let's not get limited by our personal interests or preferences, but let's stay focused on Christ. Because as Christians, we are charged that if we do not love, then we do not know Christ. So following up from our last session where we talked about differences and people being brought up with different backgrounds and believing different things, I'd like to culminate the message with this episode talking about the importance of Christ, the importance of remaining Christ-centered, not what is right, what is wrong, but the love of Christ. And may God help us, because it's not easy to appreciate and to acknowledge these differences, but by God's grace, we absolutely are able. So be encouraged and let us know what you think about this topic. CITAM Church Online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Do stay connected and do engage us. Thank you for watching.